Welcome back to another episode of Hero Talk. This is episode 7, the official Rooter Hero podcast. My name is David. With me today is Magda and Kat. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so today we're going to talk about the Rooter Hero charity outreach called Hero Helps. But first, let's get to meet these people. Kat, tell us a bit about yourself and what you do.
So my name is Kat. I work here at Rooter Hero, and I help control the social media accounts, and I am also part of the Hero Helps team.
Magda.
Hi, I'm Magda. I'm the Hero Helps coordinator. I reach out to the community to see how is it that we can contribute and give back.
Okay, so it's all about that community outreach, the giving back to the community, or the communities that we service. We service, as you guys know, but our listeners may not, pretty much all of California and Phoenix. Now, what's the monthly goal, if any, to the projects that we do? Is it once a month? Is it every quarter? Or is it, what is it?
It all depends. We could do 1 or 2 a month, or we try to do big ones quarterly, but we try to give back as much as we can.
Okay. Okay.
The main goal is once a month.
Once a month. Okay, cool. And give us some examples of some of the projects that we've done through Hero Helps.
We adopted families during Christmas time. We fed the homeless during November. We cleaned the beaches. We planted trees. We also were a part of Children's Hospital recently. We also give back to the most needed. For example, Skid Row, we did care packages. So we try to do a little bit of everything.
We've also done Project Angel Food, where we went and volunteer. We do the canned food drive, and we've also done toy drives as well.
Awesome. So what's the biggest thing you've learned since starting to do this? Yeah.
The community really needs all the help that they can get. Once you're out there, you meet the families, you meet the kids, you see that there are needs. So it feels good that a company like Rooter Hero gives back to the community and are allowing us to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
So the way the community reacts and the difference that you make in the community. So, all right. So far, what's been your favorite project?
I don't think I have a favorite. All of them are unique in their own way. When we adopt, you see the kids exciting. When we do Skid Row, Children's Hospital, they're all fun. You learn something new all the time. So Christmas is my favorite month. So maybe Christmas, adopting a family. It's always, they're all.
They're all really good, but I think like if I had to pick a favorite, I would say the Adopt a Family, because seeing the little kids' faces when they get exactly what they wanted from everything on the list, and being able to accomplish that, getting them everything that they need because of our company, and it's really nice.
That's awesome. So yeah, and I remember the stories of the people just breaking down tears and everything because of get their children getting everything they wanted.
For just a pair of simple shoes.
Clothes.
Yeah.
Necessities.
So now a lot of companies, when they do this kind of thing, it turns into this kind of not going to say the name of the company, but a certain car company helps, right? Where the ads are very, very corny, right? And it's all self-serving, right? It's like, hey, look at us, look how great we are. How do you avoid that kind of thing? Because I know, Kat, you do a lot of the social media, in fact, 99% of it. But the things that you put out aren't like that at all. So how do you go about avoiding that kind of self-serving behavior?
Well, I think it's mostly because we don't advertise like, hey, look what we're doing because we're awesome. We're more doing it. Look what we're doing. Come be a part of it.
Mhm.
If you're in need, come. Feel free to help yourself to whatever you need. We mostly do it in that form rather than to show off ourselves what we're doing. And then if I always ask for permission, if we can take pictures of the family, for example, for the adopted family, and they're so happy to show off what we gave them, so it makes me feel more comfortable to do it.
Right.
And it doesn't really feel like an advertisement. We're just proud
Right.
and happy to be a part of that.
Right. So it's more about putting the community first
First.
instead of the company first.
Exactly.
So that's awesome. That's a really good answer. So that's really honestly, really one of the only answers you can really give to that. So, so Magda, you've been the coordinator for Hero Helps for a while, right? So with COVID and the pandemic, I don't know if we can say COVID without getting shadow banned, but I just said it twice. But the pandemic, have you seen an upsurge in need in the community or anything like that?
Oh, definitely, especially Christmas time. People lost their jobs. The kids go through it the most, I believe. Us as adults, we can put our feelings away, or we can, do it in a different way. But kids, they don't have a say, so it definitely brought an impact, but goes back to we do it because we care, because we want to help, not because oh, this is gonna get us out there. No, so that makes it more fulfilling at the end of the day.
Right, and yeah, over the last couple of years, the kids have gone through the most. One, when it first started with the school going remote, which is a lot more difficult to do as a child than the kind of workers that are remote, right? Because they're adults. Just as a personal thing, just glancing when my son was doing remote school, it was the teacher with like 40 children, if not more, and most of the class was her playing tech support. So
It's
yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
So yeah, and just the fact that they're not seeing their friends every day, they're not socializing. The younger the child is, the worse it was. A lot of people now are about a year and a half behind where they were, not only in schoolwork, but in development. So it's a hard thing. And when it comes to the holidays, parents aren't working. Everybody needs something under the tree or whatever holiday you celebrate during that time. So now, Hero Helps, to me anyway, definitely plays into the values that we have at Root Hero Plumbing. The values first, the faith, integrity, respect, service, and teamwork. Now, just having those on a piece of paper means nothing. It's just a piece of paper. But with what you two and the rest of the company, the rest of the volunteers have done with Hero Helps, exemplifies and amplifies the values that we have written down, right? Especially the faith. And that doesn't necessarily mean a belief in the creator or religion, anything like that, but the striving to learn and stretch ourselves. A lot of this has been stretching yourselves emotionally, right? Stretching yourselves to know how to best go out into the community to get community support. And I mean, the canned food drive that we had, someone dropped off, oh, how many pounds was it?
A lot, like, I don't even remember, but it was like tons and tons of canned corn and
Canned
green
corn,
bean
yeah.
dipping
And peanut butter.
and peanut
Flat
butter.
beans,
Yeah.
everything like that. So getting that community involvement right there and then donating it to either people or, let's say, homeless shelters, food pantries. We tried to give it to the fire department.
Yeah, we had with the leftover, if there's any.
Yeah, so for that, to the fire department, I mean, so much. Thank you, whoever that was. But, all right, so Magda, what's the plan going forward?
Go out there and do more as in be more involved, hands-on. It's hard because of the pandemic, but little by little, we're getting there. Be more, how would I say it? Be, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know,
Be one with the community.
hands on.
Hands on. you
Yeah,
said it.
yeah, I said it, but I know that they feel that we care, but I want them to feel like, okay, they genuinely care and they're out here because they want to and because, not because, oh, we need to because of our need, no.
Right.
So I wanna be more, we wanna do more as in being with kids, with elderly, with women, veterans. Just make sure that they know that we're not just doing one certain thing, it's all the community. Whatever is needed, we try to be there.
Right.
So
So putting the community first and everything that you do through Hero helps.
it's always the community first.
That's good. All right. So any final thoughts on Hero helps or anything?
I think we've come a long way from small little projects to working with Ronald McDonald's Children's Hospital, and our goal is to, do more, do bigger, not because, oh, we want Ruby Hero, no, it's for the community to make sure that, okay, if there's something needed, Ruby Hero is there for that.
Right.
So just do more.
That's good. All right. Anything? Okay. She was shaking her head. No. It's all right. They can't see. That's okay. All right. Thank you for tuning in to Hero Talk, the official podcast for Ruder Hero Plumbing. Thank you, Magda. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, audience. And we'll see you next week.